In terms of traffic, obviously, we just want to encourage drivers to take time, allow extra time to get to that destination if you do have to be out and about. Make sure to give extra space between you and vehicles in front of you to avoid collisions on slippery surfaces, whether it's snow or ice, especially since it's been a long time since we've had snow in Lincoln. You know, it takes a little bit to get reacclimated to the road conditions. Obviously, give first responders, our police, ambulances, road crews who are out there working, plenty of space to operate as needed. Don't follow too closely behind snow plows or anyone else out there who's working on the roads. Always slow down, move over, especially when we have first responders coming through. We encourage you to have an ice scraper handy to clear your windshield. You don't want to be driving through, you know, an index card size hole in your windshield. And turn on those headlights if you do have to use your windshield wipers. And then I know that we discussed on social media, I think last week, about how to properly buckle in children, especially in infant and car seat carriers. Make sure that you bring those coats and blankets with you. You don't want them wearing those inside underneath the harnesses, but you want to have those extra layers. So that way, if for some reason you were to get stuck, involved in a collision and need to wait with your vehicle, you have the proper equipment and safety stuff with you so that you can stay warm in your vehicle. So having that winter emergency kit with you is always a good idea. And we just encourage you to be safe, be cautious, and give our crews plenty of space because they will be out there 24/7. Lincoln Police, Lancaster County Sheriff's Office, NSP, just making sure that everybody is safe and hopefully can make it to their destination safely.
Home fires occur more in winter than any other season, obviously. You want to be fire smart. In the months of December, January, and February, half of all the home heating fires occur. So anything that can burn, make sure you keep it at least 3 feet away from any of your heat sources, your fireplaces, your stoves, radiators, and heaters. Plug only one heat producing appliance, like a space heater, into an electrical outlet at a time. Do not overload like a power strip. We see a lot of, issues and things electrical happen now in these cold weather spells. So make sure you keep the portable generators. If we would happen to lose power, portable generators need to be outside, away from windows, as far away from possible from any of the vents that come into your home. If we do get a lot of snow, you want to make sure you have those outside vents that are not covered, and make sure when you're scooping out, you're checking those. Now's a good time to make sure there's not vegetation or bushes, shrubs, things like that that are covering those, because once the heavy snow comes, it's going to be pulling that down, and you could cover those vents, which that leads me back to carbon monoxide detectors. Make sure you get them now, get them plugged in, get them, make sure the batteries are checked, because that's going to indicate if you would happen to have that carbon monoxide in your home. And we want to make sure, everybody's safe during these storms. So if you're holed up inside your house, there's a couple things to do before the snow comes. For the fire hydrants, if you want us to if you have a fire in your home, it's obviously important that we need to be able to get to our water sources. So there's a 3-foot radius we need around the hydrants, which a lot of times do get covered when we clear the streets and things. So we appreciate the residents around that neighborhood and things to know where those hydrants are for us, because it just takes extra time if we have to try to dig them out, and those extra seconds in a fire situation are really, really important.